On Mystic Stone we stood, brothers with red hands, and our breath, steel in our right hands. Connor McClain laughed under a blue sky. We swore to the line, then marched to die. Spear points in the heather, drums in the rain. We fell like thunder, we rose again. Then the kinsman turned cold as grave snow, blood on his shoulder, and they still said no. Highlander, there can only be one. Highlander, there can only be one. Raise your blade, face the sun. There can only be one.
Only one. There can only be one.
They left him for dead, with a wound in his side. Could not believe he still drew breath alive. Then Angus came running through smoke and flame, hands on the ropes, and he spoke Connor's name. The beating came hard, but Connor still stood. Yeah, I can walk like a storm through the wood. I will not forget thee, he said through the fire, and that vow kept burning long after the pyre. Ash in the rafters, iron on skin. The world kept testing the will within. Each scar was a road, each night a fight. One blade, one answer, one edge, one light. Highlander, there can only be one. Highlander, there can only be one. Raise your blade, face the sun. Highlander, there can only be one.
Only one. There can only be one.
Now in the city, the ages collide. Glass and cold steel, where the old ghosts hide. Men meet in silence, eye to eye. No armies, no mercy, just a cut and a cry. He knows that hunger, he knows that stare. The last one standing will breathe that air. So he lifts his claymore, and the room goes still. One heart, one your hand in my hand, through mercy and pain. If death comes calling, then let it be kind. I carried your face like a fire in my mind. Now your voice is fading, soft as a prayer. But love does not vanish, it waits somewhere. Highlander, there can only be one. Highlander, there can only be one. Raise your flame, face the sun. Highlander, there can only be one.
Only one. There can only be one.
If this heart is stone, then let it crack. I have loved and lost, and still come back. Highlander, there can only be one.
There can only be one.
On misted stone we stood, brothers with red hands, hell on our breath, steel in our right hands. Conor McClellan under a bruised sky, we swore to the line, then march to die. Spare points in the heather, drums in the rain. We fell like thunder, we rose again. Then the kinsman turned, cold as grave snow, blood on his shoulder, and they still said no. Highlander, there can only be one. Highlander, there can only be one. Raise your blade, face the sun. Highlander, there can only be one. Only one. There can only be one. They left him for dead, with a wound in his side. Could not believe he still drew breath alive. Then Angus came running through smoke and flame, hands on the ropes, and he spoke Conor's name. The beating came hard, but Conor still stood. Yeah, I can walk like a storm through the wood. I will not forget thee, you said. blisters, iron-on skin. The world kept testing the well within. Each scar was a road, each night a fight. One blade, one answer, one edge, one light. Highlander, there can only be one. Highlander, there can only be one. Raise your blade, face the sun. Highlander, there can only be one. Only one. There can only be one. How in the city the ages collide, glass and cold steel, where the old ghosts hide. Men meet in silence, eye to eye. No armies, no mercy, just a cut and a cry. He knows that hunger, he knows that stare. The last one standing will breathe that air. So he lifts his claymore, and the room goes still. One heart, one name, one iron will. Heather, my blossom, stay close to the rain. Your hand in my hand, through mercy and pain. If death comes calling, then let it be kind. I carried your face like a fire in my mind. Now your voice is fading, soft as a prayer. But love does not vanish, it waits somewhere. Highlander, there can only be one. Highlander, there can only be one. Raise your blade, face the sun. Highlander, there can only be one.
Only one. There can only be one.
If this heart is stone, then let it crack. I have loved and lost and still come back. Highlander, there can only be one.